GamerBraves!
Recently, we were able to get our hands on Sekiro Shadows Die Twice demo, the extended version. How do we describe the game? It is freaking hard, as if we are playing Dark Souls. Upon entering the game, we were greeted by From Software's fantastical vision of 1500s Goku era in Japan. Got to give credits to the design team for this outstanding piece of work. The in-game sceneries are gorgeous and vibrant, a very reddish and orangish kind of atmosphere. The game starts off with us playing as the protagonist, whom is a shinobi ninja. We get through places by doing what a ninja does: parkour, stealthy approaches, and even a grappling hook. When in combat, we fight with a katana and a prosthetic arm. In this demo, we were able to make use of 4 different modes of the prosthetic arm. Players will have to search around for upgrades to unlock the different types of prosthetic arm. We were able to experience the 4 types, but there may be more in the final product. There is the loaded shuriken. Shoots out shuriken from the prosthetic arm at enemies in a distance. Can also be used as a distraction to close distance between enemies. The flame wand. A prosthetic arm that can set your sword ablaze and shoots out flame in a short distance. The loaded axe. An axe that deals heavy damage. Can be used to strike down enemy shields. Lastly, the grappling hook allows players to swing around, making it easier to travel. Players can grapple their way to an enemy and perform a stealth attack. But take note that the character doesn't crouch automatically after grappling hook, which may screw up your stealth game. All the modes above when used can be followed up with a combo arts. Like Dark Souls, Sekiro allows players to perform stealth attacks. The stealth attacks can instantly kill lesser enemies in one shot or takes away 1 health bar from bosses. So, it is up to the players to choose whether they want to play stealth or an all-out brawl with the enemies. Though I did mention playing stealth, there are times you just can't stealth your way through. In Sekiro, there's no stamina bar, but there's a posture bar instead. Most enemies in the game will have a posture, and when the posture meter is filled, it will break your posture, making you vulnerable to failure attacks. The same thing goes to the enemy when you deal damage to them. Their posture meter will increase too. Then, when their posture is broken, you can perform executions on them, which will kill them instantly or deal huge amount of damage depending on the enemies you face. Moreover, while playing demo, we discovered that while performing executions, it makes us invincible, meaning that the enemies will not be able to land a hit on you. Makes it a good thing for players, can exploit it to make gaming easier. However, we found out that our posture increases a lot faster compared to the enemies, meaning that the game will be a challenge and you will have to plan out your attacks wisely. During combat, you can use deflect to block off incoming attacks, or you can just dodge their attacks. But then, there are some enemies that deflects don't work on, like the one we encountered when we were playing the demo, the Chain Ogre. There are even times when danger will appear on top of the character's head, signaling that the enemy will perform an unblockable attack. In this situation, you can either play defensively by evading it, or you can be aggressive by charging in enemy's attack. The game rewards you if you play aggressively, and that is called Mikiri. In the battlefield, you will encounter different types of enemies along with a mini-boss. Players will have a hard time when they are faced with a mini-boss because it has 2 health bars, and that means you have to take it down 2 times. When you are faced with one, you can choose to ignore it and continue along your journey, or you can kill it for precious loot. Do take note that bosses from story modes cannot be escaped. The best part in killing the mini-boss is it will not be spawned even after you rest by the sculptor's idols. Speaking of sculptor idols, it is a bonfire system in Sekiro. It acts as a resting point and a checkpoint where you can save your progress before you venture into your journey again. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a game where dying is a strategy. Players are given 2 lives to revive themselves onto the battlefield. Nevertheless, it should be used wisely to turn the tables around, because you will only have half of your HP left when you come back to life. Moreover, Resurrection is not something you can do all the time. It is a mechanic that gives you the ability to resurrect by attacking enemies. It is another way the game is telling you to be aggressive, because players who are always on the run will not succeed. Items used in the game will be gone permanently. The same goes to when you die, except for the healing god. Aside from the prosthetic arm and normal attacks, there are also skills and ninjutsu. In the demo, we were only able to invoke a L1 and R1 combo skill. There are even more that we never get to try. What we can do now is wait till the game comes out. Our thoughts on Sekiro Shadows Die Twice? I mentioned it before and I'm going to mention it again. The game is freaking hard. It's just slightly easier to play compared to Dark Souls. Other than that, all I have to say is Sekiro has a very smooth gameplay and the combat rewards you for playing aggressively, which is pretty fresh to me. Last but not least, how From Software depicts their fantastic world of old Japan, which is absolutely gorgeous in every way.
Hey guys, if you like our content, do like and follow our page. Also, select See First to get the latest game news and updates. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and select on the notify button to get notified to our latest gameplay trailers. Don't miss out!